Let me get my sombrero on. I think I'm wearing this correctly. This is Jeff. I'm here at O'Connell's to tell you about Cinco de Mayo and how it all started. It started years ago. A group of sailing merchant marines from Ireland left immediately after St. Patrick's Day. They had partied to the hilt. Of course, they slept all night, woke up hungover as could be, but they left on the 18th, and they were headed for Venezuela. They got blown off course, several storms, what have you. They were nearly out of fuel, so they tied up at Veracruz, Mexico. Wandered into the local drinking establishment, out of fuel, out of gas, worn out. They wanted a cold one. They sat down and had a few cold ones, and the captain of the ship, a thick red-bearded Irishman, began to start and talk about St. Patrick's Day. And a younger man in there by the name of Juan Valdez, of course he was real young back then, came up and was listening to this Irishman talk about how the streets came alive, how the whole country partied for St. Patrick's Day on the 17th of March. And he was thinking, God, why can't we do something like that? And a crowd gathered. There were probably, 60, 70 people in this little tiny cramped-in establishment. And they were listening to this Irishman talk about how much fun they had with this all-day event. And Juan was constantly asking him questions and thinking, how can we do this? How can we have this kind of party in Mexico? And one of the guys across the bar said, you know, we've got Independence Day coming up on the 5th. Maybe we could do something then for the 5th of May. And the room got real quiet. And all of a sudden, Juan Valdez jumps up and goes, Cinco de Mayo! And the whole crowd, yes, let's do Cinco de Mayo. It spread like wildfire through the whole village. It began to move north through the mountains. It was absolutely phenomenal. The next day, more people gathered and nailed this Irishman. They wanted more information. What can we do? What should we do? And Cinco de Mayo was born. Juan Valdez has it started. It's an incredible story. Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. It all was started, imagine, by a thick, red-bearded Irishman. Let me get suited up for the big event. Right here at O'Connell's, we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo, and we're celebrating Juan Valdez. Juan Valdez's favorite song was La Bamba. And in honor of that, every time you hear La Bamba played, you can get the Juan Valdez shot for just $1. That's Cinco de Mayo. This week, all week long, at O'Connell's. Juan, it's better than your coffee. Absolutely phenomenal. And the Irish did it all. Right here at O'Connell's, Cinco de Mayo.